Vikings! I hope you are all doing well. We are almost done with the school year, so just hang in there a bit longer. Let's kick off this week's show with Jolie with the weather.
Thanks, Ruby. Hi, Vikings. This weekend will be in the high 90s. Until Saturday, we will decrease into the high 80s. Then Sunday, decrease into the high 70s. And Monday, back down into the 80s. Well, this is all I have for you this weekend, Vikings. Now, let's go to Ruby.
Thanks, Jolie. The weather's looking good. Up next is Isaac. Let's see what he has to say about sports.
Thanks, Ruby. In baseball news this week, the Dodgers and Padres face off against each other again in a 4-game series. Highlights from the series include Fernando Tatis Jr. hitting 5 home runs in 3 games, and the Padres making an insane 7-1 comeback on Sunday's game in order to win in extra innings 8-7. The Dodgers also had a 3-game series against the Cincinnati Reds, in which they lost 2 out of 3 games, with their only win coming from Wednesday's blowout victory of 8-0. In other news, Jacob Degram of the New York Mets has been on fire recently. Over this past month, Degram leads the majors in strikeouts with 50 strikeouts in total, which set a new MLB record. Another player who has been on fire recently is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of the Toronto Blue Jays. On Monday, Vlad hit 3 home runs and drove in 7 runs in total. He hit 2 home runs off Cy Young Award-winning pitcher Max Scherzer, with his third homer being launched 436 feet with an exit velocity of 110 miles per hour. In basketball news this week, the Golden State Warriors were held at 12 points by the Dallas Mavericks for over 9 minutes and 38 seconds. During that time, the Dallas Mavericks scored over 28 points. The Warriors' scoring drought began after a Steph Curry three-pointer with almost 9 minutes left in the first quarter. They ended up finally scoring 3 minutes after the start of the second quarter. This was the longest scoring drought in the NBA for over a decade, as the last time this happened was in December 2009 with the Bucks not scoring against the Cleveland Cavaliers for over 11 minutes and 25 seconds. In other news, the LA Lakers lost to the Washington Wizards 116-107. The Denver Nuggets narrowly beat the New Orleans Pelicans 114-112. And the Phoenix Suns beat the LA Clippers 109-101. In hockey news this week, the LA Kings fell to the Anaheim Ducks 3-2. The Arizona Coyotes took on the San Jose Sharks, losing 4-2. The Colorado Avalanche got destroyed by the Vegas Golden Knights 5-2. And finally, the St. Louis Blues beat the Minnesota Wild in a close 4-3 game. That's all for me this week. Now let's go to Kim.
Thank you, Isaac, for keeping us updated on the sports. And now I wanted to show you guys a TikTok that's almost everybody's mood when going out.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
And now to Martin with some special announcements.
Hey Vikings, our esports and video game club is excited to announce that both of our competitive esports teams will participate in the regional playoffs for Play Versus. Our League of Legends team placed 54 out of 174 scores. Our Rocket League team placed 62 out of 308 scores. Keep in mind that for the Play Versus Foundation, team placing 64 place and above place make it into the playoffs. Congratulations to both teams who have worked hard and show the Viking pride to the gaming world. And good luck to all of our competitors: Angel, Victor, Aaron, Tommy, Enrique, William, Ashley, Anthony, Christopher, and Carlos. Now, my first song for this week is Stay With Me by Sam Smith.
You stay with me.
Up next is Alone by Marshmello. Another great song is Counting Stars by One Republic. And my final song for this week is In the Club by 50 Cent.
My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things.
Next, we have Hector with movies recommendations.
Thanks, Martin. This week, I wanted to review Mortal Kombat. I personally enjoyed this film, more than I thought I would have. The characters were great and had me very invested overall. If you haven't seen the film already, I highly recommend it, and I give the film a 10 out of 10. The film gets right into the story and will definitely not disappoint, and is pretty enjoyable. Another film I want to recommend is Unholy. This film follows a girl who inexplainably gains the power to heal the sick after a supposed visitation from the Virgin Mary. As the word spreads, the people flock to witness her miracles. A disgraced journalist visits the small New England town to investigate. However, when strange events start to occur, he soon wonders if these phenomena are the results of something more sinister. And that's all I have for you today. I'll now pass it to Kim with games and anime.
Thanks, Hector. Hello, Vikings. The Demon Slayer movie Mugen Train is now playing in theaters. If you have not watched Demon Slayer, then I'll tell you what it's about. Demon Slayer is about Tanjiro Kamado, a young boy who becomes a Demon Slayer after his family is slaughtered and his young sister, Nezuko, is turned into a demon. The movie, Mugen Train, follows Tanjiro as he investigates a series of mysterious and supernatural disappearances on a train. Demon Slayer is available on Netflix and Hulu. The Demon Slayer movie, Mugen Train, is now playing in theaters. Now, today's game recommendation is Life is Strange. Life is Strange focuses on Max Caulfield, an 18-year-old photography student who discovers that she has the ability to rewind time at any moment when she saves her childhood friend, Chloe Price, leading her every choice to enact the butterfly effect. The player's actions will adjust the narrative as it unfolds, and reshape it once allowed to travel back in time. This game is available on Android, Steam, PlayStation 3, 4, and 5, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Xbox S.
Max? Chloe?
Thank you, Kim. Now we have Isaiah with some information about graduation. If you're a senior, make sure you pay close attention.
Thank you, Ruby. Hello, everyone. I have some great news for our seniors, which is that there will be an in-person graduation this year. Although we don't have a date right now, we do only know that only 2 guests will be allowed. Be sure to keep checking our emails and our show for more updates in the coming weeks about graduation. Now back to Ruby.
Thank you, Isaiah, for that update. Now, before I end off today's show, we cannot forget about today's fun fact of the week. Did you know that the world's hottest chili pepper is so hot it can kill you? Dragon's Breath Chili Pepper Shutterstock, the weapons grade Dragon's Breath Chili Pepper, is so hot it's downright deadly. If you ate one, it could potentially cause a type of anaphylactic shock, burning your airways and closing them up. I've tried it on the tip of my tongue and it just burned and burned, said Mike Smith, the hobby grower who invented the dragon's breath along with scientists from Degram University. This is so crazy, and I thought my mom's homemade chili pepper was spicy. I can't believe there is a hotter chili pepper in the world. Well, that is all for this week's show. Enjoy the rest of your day and we'll see you on next week. Bye!